Julia. Oh, okay. And we're gonna interview Julia Sung this evening. And I would like her to uh introduce herself quickly.
Hi, my name is Julia, and one of my hobbies is ballet. I went to West Ranch High School, and I'm going to be majoring in statistics at UC Berkeley. And some fun facts on me is I have a part-time job at McDonald's, um, and I've been doing ballet for like around 14, 15 years. That's it.
Okay. And for our interview, we're gonna have some questions first, and then I'm gonna open the floor to audience questions. And then after that, if we still have more time, we can have some fun questions too. Okay, so question one, why did you choose to major in statistics?
I choose statistics because by senior year, I noticed that I wanted to major in something like related to math, and but I don't want to do something that's like super mathematics.
Mm,
And uh, I was taking AP statistics at that time, and I found it was like pretty easy, and I felt it was kind of fun, so I decided to major in statistics last minute.
okay. And sounds you enjoy statistics. And for the following questions, which classes, APs in high school or school in general were the most helpful towards such a major? And we have a follow-up questions. Are there any classes, APs you recommend for those pursuing a similar major?
I feel like definitely take AP Stats first if you want to take if you want to do a major like statistics, because
Okay.
AP Stats it's pretty easy, it's pretty light work. It's like a little it's like an introduction to the major. It's not everything, and after taking that course, you can really decide if you like this major or not. Like if you want to learn more about it, or do you think it's like it's boring and I don't want to know anything. And I also recommend like taking AP Comp Sci principles maybe. And because I know I registered my classes for Berkeley and I think we need to have some coding classes as well. And so
Mhm.
it's like definitely um recommend to like try classes like that, see if you actually like it. And like I also recommend calculus. I feel like it's also important for you.
Hmm. Okay. Seems you have very good choices. And question three, what extracurriculars, teams, or organizations were you a part of in high school? And did participating in any of these activities benefit your choice of major?
Um, during high school, I definitely did ballet. I was an officer in NHS. I started the Chinese Culture Club, and then I was also in cheer, being officers and eventually president. So I feel like definitely when I was in NHS and cheer, I both did treasurer, and it was like definitely including like stats stuff, like organizing money, this and that, and like recording stuff. I feel like yeah, that definitely helped me with my choice of major.
Mm, okay. And next questions. Did you do any type of community service or volunteer work? What were they and how did they benefit you? What did they teach you? And how did it align with the college's recommends requirements?
Um, so like I said, I was in NHS National Honor Society and I was in cheer. When I was in cheer, basically I did most of the activities. I did like the trail cleanup. I hosted some tables of the science fair, I think. And
Hmm.
then for NHS, I just like did a lot of organization and yeah. I feel like doing these events and like being an officer definitely taught me leadership, independence, and teamwork skills, which I feel like, yeah, you probably need that for college.
Yeah. Okay. And next question, are there any other colleges you got accepted to? And why didn't you choose them? Any regrets? or what aspects did you consider when making your final college choice?
So I got into USC, NYU, basically all the UCs except UCLA and Santa Cruz.
Mm,
And I did got into some Cal State schools like Cal Poly SLO, Cal Poly Pomona, and a lot of other safe schools. Um, I was actually deciding between Cal Poly SLO, USC, or Berkeley.
hmm
And for Cal Poly SLO and USC, I got in for like comp sci major. And so it was something that I really wanted to try. I don't have a lot
mm,
of stuff about it, but it was just
yeah.
something I wanted to try. And maybe I'll regret later, but right now I don't have too much regression.
hmm
And I feel like financially wise and major wise, I
mm,
definitely like it definitely like affected my final choice decision.
mm. Okay. And for the follow-up question, Berkeley is known for having some safety concerns around campus. And how do you plan to handle to stay safe in that kind of environment?
So I'll be living in dorms, and when I went to Berkeley, we had a tour, and they told us that they have like a safe walk organization. So if during night and you feel unsafe, you can call these people, and then they're trained and they can walk you to any place you want. So
Mm,
yeah, definitely gonna be using that
mm,
if I be walking at night.
yeah, true. And why do you think you got into the school you did? In your opinion, in other words, in your opinion, what made you stand out?
So I feel like I was doing my extracurriculars and my essays. So in my essay, I think I tried to like send a message that I'm not afraid of telling my flaws. I show that even though I'm imperfect, I'm willing to face them and work on them. And because like not everyone's perfect and it's okay for me. I'll be working on for them and you won't regret choosing me as your student. So definitely
Mm,
trying to spread that message to them.
yeah. Seems you have a good essay, very good essay. And did you apply for any scholarships, get any scholarships? As you said, I think you have some financial aids. And if so, do you have any tips or scholarship sites you recommend participants use apply for?
I didn't do any scholarships. It was
Mm,
just the financial aid thing that you need to like do it every year or like before college.
mhm.
I just did that, and I was too lazy to do scholarships. But I feel like if you have the chance, definitely do it, and don't be like me. Don't be
Mm,
lazy like me.
okay. And did you submit any supplementary additions to your application, such as R/music portfolio? If so, were they beneficial in your application process? And do you have any tips? And please share your work if you want.
Yeah, so I didn't do any supplementary like application like portfolio because none of them really required.
Hmm. Okay. And did you take the SAT, ACT, APs? Which one did you take? And if so, how did you manage the pressure and balance everything, like multitasking between school, studying, and other commitments?
So I did take the SAT, but I didn't put in a lot of effort, and because I knew that all of the colleges I was applying, and even like USC, they don't. I went to their orientation, and they specifically said for a comp sci major, they don't really look at your SAT score. So
Hmm.
I just didn't really try on SAT, and for APs, I took some, but I only took the ones that I feel like it was like beneficial for me
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
calc or stats like those, but not really any others.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
oh, for managing pressure balance, I feel like um just like it would
Like
take
when you.
time to get used to it.
Hmm.
So yeah, like for me when I had my job in ballet and everything,
Hmm.
I was not really balancing it well, but it took me a while to like find a good balance between
Hmm.
that. So just kind of get used to it, I guess.
Yeah, and try to find a way that fits you best. And
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
And what was the overall application process like for you? And how did you get teacher references? Was it easy? Was it stressful for you? When did you start preparation and any tips for that?
So, in our school, what we had to do is we had to do like a brag sheet. You need to send that to your counselors first, and then I'm pretty sure there's a deadline for it, but I forgot when it is. And based on the teachers, like some of them look at the brag sheet and some of them just don't. So it really depends who you're finding for.
Mm,
And yeah, most of the teachers found was like pretty nice. They were willing like to write me a rec letter and they knew me pretty well. And so that wasn't really stressful for me. I started the application pretty late. Like well, because I didn't do any early action or any early decision. So I started like maybe October-ish.
mhm,
Yeah, and then I finished the UC ones for, oh no, I finished University of Washington first, and
mm,
then I did UC's, and then start from that, I was able to like reuse essays, and so so for the later on colleges, it wasn't really stressful. It was pretty nice because most of them it might seem different wording, but it's like the same question they're asking you.
mm,
And I feel like if I could restart, I would definitely start it more sooner than like towards like the deadline. It gives you more time to go over it and like think about your choices and stuff.
mm. Okay. And next question, is there anything you will have done differently in your application process? And did you balance your time well?
Well, yeah, like I said, I probably didn't balance my time very well. So if I have done differently, it's probably like start earlier. But
Yeah.
other than that, I felt like I did pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. And last questions, any tips for students in high school in terms of extracurricular programs and pursuing their interests? It's like
I
a
feel like
pretty
oh,
open question for you.
so I feel like definitely try everything. Like when I started high school, I thought I wanted to do education. So I was just trying to find sub to like tutor kids and stuff. But then in junior year, I decided to take AP Comp Sci and I found out I was actually really interested in coding. So
Hmm.
I made my own game, which is also I feel like it was a big factor that I got into USC.
Hmm.
I feel like making a game was definitely unique and different than others. And but later on, I took AP Statistics and I found out, oh, maybe I like stats more. And I took calculus and I was like, oh, yeah, I like math more and I don't want to do education anymore. And
Mm,
so like, yeah, it's just like definitely try out. You're gonna find something that you are interested in, and even if you don't find one, it's also something good to put on your resume, you know.
yeah. Okay. And now it's time for audience questions. So anyone just feel free to ask.
I have a question. Correct me if I'm wrong, but since like Julia's like having a major in statistics, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what statistics are. Like, can you give like some examples about jobs that include statistics in it?
So, if I be honest, I don't know what's like a specific job that you can do with statistics, sorry. But I definitely know that with that, you can go into a lot of other stuff. Like you can go to like medical wise, you can go to like finance or economic or like gaming if you do with like a data computing like minor or major. And the reason I also choose this because a lot of teachers that I've talked to tell me that statistics is actually really important. Like if you do like if you do any other major, you'll still need to like do this class. So I just feel, oh, if I can do it with any other stuff, like it's easy for me to transfer to other fields if I feel like, or
Mm,
if I'm just like I don't want to do economics, I can do like gaming like stuff.
Oh, yeah, I see. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, RJ. Very good question. And Julia, how long did it take for you to make your own game? Like, how long is the process? Just
Well,
curious.
oh yeah, so I want to say it only took me like half a month.
Oh,
No,
okay.
sorry, not half a month, half a year, sorry, half
Uh,
a year. I had a friend that she also wanted to showcase her art skills, so she was like doing the art part for me,
mm,
and we both came up with the storyline. So I was just doing mainly the coding part, and like I inputted like small games in it, so it shows more of like my coding skills.
mm,
And it took like it it's not completely, like, done, but
mm,
I just, like, put it outside so people can see. It's like
mm.
yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, hi. I was just wondering, do you have any tips for writing the UC essays? Like, what did you write yours about? And if you're willing to share what, or like, how did you write it?
Oh, yeah. Um, let me pull up the UC questions really fast. Let me look at it again. So, um oh, so I choose one of them was the creative side, about every person, and I talk about my game. I basically talk about more like how I brainstorm and how I put it into like life, you know. So I talk about my game, and my greatest talent or skill, I talk about ballet because I've been doing it for so long. I basically talked about like a story of me um last winter of when I was doing Nutcracker, like a small story of how I overcome my weakness and like became a better dancer, like that.
Mm,
And another question is how I work to overcome an education barrier. And I talked about when I came to um no, wait, sorry. Yeah, when I started ninth grade, I was like getting used to the American method of teaching, and it was like really different than how I had it in China. So I talked about how how I was struggling with it and how I like get used to it and over and accomplish. Yeah.
mm,
And the last one, let me see. Oh, and then I talked about the leadership one. Um, in that one, I talked about my experience at McDonald's. I was I am still am being trained for manager, and so I talked about how I was given the task of running the floor on myself, and basically how I need to be leading people and running people in order to like make our time look good and get a customer satisfied.
mm.
Okay, thank you. I was also just wondering if you had any tips for like brainstorming and like
Oh,
writing in general.
well, oh yeah, sorry. So I try covering a lot of extracurricular and you know, like for Common App or UCs, you have a limited sub or extracurricular you can showcase. And I feel like I'm definitely picking the ones that are important for me. Like for me, McDonald's was like definitely an important experience for me. I saw a lot of stuff I didn't see before. And then ballet is also it's been with me for so long. And I feel like when I first came to America and I was like new to everything, that was like also an important experience. And so like definitely try covering a lot of stuff and don't try to repeat stuff. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Is UC Berkeley your dream school?
Um I think I wanted to go to UCLA, but yeah, Berkeley is also like, you know, it's like it's there. Like I'd be happy to get into it.
Oh, thank you.
Very good questions. Are there any other people want to ask?
How did you balance like doing like working and like school and ballet and all that other stuff?
So when I was in my senior year, I only had 4 classes because either I finished it in Santa Barbara City College, or um or I just already did the stuff in previous years. And ballet, I have a set schedule, and for my work, I give out my schedule based on my ballet stuff, and I try not to put in too much hours. And I kind of make um make plans in my head, like just go over what I need to do for the day. Like maybe today I know I have my ballet class and work, then maybe I'll like use my open periods to finish classwork or homework.
I also have another question, but like a lot of people say that high school is like really stressful. So like, was it really stressful or not?
I feel like the only time that I felt really stressful was junior year second semester and senior year first semester, because that's when you have like a lot of SAT or AP sub or your college writing process, and it's just like you're almost there but not there yet, and then you just want to get every grade perfect right now, and you hope like nothing bad happens last minute. But other
Oh,
than it was
thanks. Yeah.
If you are good at like studying like Julia, then I mean you won't be stressful, but if you struggle with the schoolworks like every year, it may be stressful for you. I mean, I'm just kidding. Mm. And Julia, I think you were talking about you went to Santa Barbara City College. Can you talk more about that?
Oh yeah. So I did Santa Barbara State College courses instead of COC. It was because I wanted to do Japanese instead of just Spanish. Because I did 2 years of Spanish actually, and I found out that I just hate it. So COC doesn't offer Japanese, so I was recommended by a friend to go to Santa Barbara City College, and basically you just do the dual enrollment course, and then you do everything online. And the teacher I had was like super nice, and yeah, it was just like a fun class to have. You don't have to go to Zoom meetings, but if you want, you can.
Mm.
What inspired you to study the Japanese culture?
Well, first of all, it was because most high schools they require you to have like a foreign language class, and by that time I didn't want to take Chinese because I already know that language, and I had Spanish, and I found out I didn't like it, and then so I wanted to choose a language that may be easier for me, so I did Japanese because I like watching anime. I love reading mangas, but also like the kanjis is like similar to Chinese, so I thought I would learn it more easily.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Thanks for answering my questions.
Julia, how many AP classes you took before 12th grade?
Mm, Before 12th grade, I think like 7.7.
Okay, so the 12th grade, all AP classes, right?
Yeah, all 4 of them were AP classes.
Also, 12th grade only need to take 4 classes. It's good enough.
So you can only do 4. I mean, you can do 4 classes, but then the counselors will suggest you taking another one. And for my first semester, I did Japanese 103 at SBCC, and I told my counselors about that, so they won't like pressure me to take another 5th class. because technically you're supposed to take 5 classes, but also because I had all my credits, so I don't really need a fifth class. So they just like, so since I was taking Japanese 103, they didn't really let me take a fifth class in school.
Okay, got it, got it. Thank you.
And Julia, it's a like personal questions for me. Did you take AP World History?
Yeah.
Was it hard for you? Or like,
Since we're in the same school, I got Miss Pobletic. She was super nice teacher. She's also my club advisor. And yeah, having her was like super fun. And I feel like world history was a lot of fun. Like you get to know all the history from all kind of
Mhm.
places.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so are there any more questions? I can ask some questions, fun questions now, and after that, I can still open the floor to audience questions. Okay, so more questions. Have you ever had a funny or embarrassing moment during a ballet performance?
Mm, I guess I had one embarrassing moment. It was during a solo of mine, and I don't know, it was going all well in every other performance, and it was like the last turn I had, and I think I landed super hard on the floor, and then, well, it was like pretty embarrassing for me.
Does it hurt? Like,
No, it's just like I was
oh,
like,
the sound.
imagine this is my leg, and the other one was
Yeah.
up here, and then I kind of just like went like boom like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, that was kind of embarrassing for me.
Okay. And what's one behind the scenes secret from working at McDonald's?
Mm,
Is there any?
there isn't any secret. If I have to say, like, sometimes you can customize your stuff. Let's say we don't like we don't offer Oreo Mc oh no, not Oreo but Oreo shakes. But if you want, you can add a Oreo crumble to it and then specifically ask that can you blend it for me, and then you'll have like a Oreo shake. It's like a secret menu thing, I guess.
Okay. Was that like a hack for you from at McDonald's? A food
It was
hack?
what?
A food hack?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. And did any unexpected life lessons come from working in a fast food restaurant?
Well, I feel like I definitely gained a lot of patience from working there because, oh my gosh, some people they're just stupid. They just don't understand what you're talking about, and just like some people that just yell at you for no reason, and you kind of just have to suck it in.
Mm. Why did you choose to work at McDonald's, like other than other restaurants?
Well, obviously because McDonald's is like a big brand, so
Mm.
like I feel like it's definitely if I want to find another part-time job and I say, oh, I used to work at McDonald's, it's like better than saying, oh, I work
Yeah.
at, somewhere else unknownly. And because, since it's a big brand, it has like it has like a training program for you, and so like it's more trustable and stuff.
Yeah. That makes sense. And if you could eat only one Susan for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Mm,
Is that hard to say?
it's hard for me to choose. I guess just Chinese food in general. I love Chinese
Okay.
food.
Yeah, like it's hard to choose between all the Chinese foods. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like spicy food. I love spicy food.
Like hot pot.
Yeah, hot pot's very nice.
Okay. And if your high school life were a movie, what genre would it be?
Maybe your
Mm,
mom's cooking?
Mm,
oh,
Sorry?
I guess my mom just joined. Okay. I guess I want to say like a adventure movie, you know,
Mm,
because I definitely had some low times and I definitely like had some high times and definitely an adventure in high school all these 4 years.
like challenges and overcome every problems.
Hmm.
Okay. And what's one class you'd never want to take again in high school?
Oh, AP Bio. That class was so bad for me. Now that I actually did really, really bad in that class. Um, I got a C in that class and I dropped out because I could not do it. I just hated it. And it was in freshman year. I
Mhm.
hated it. I could not.
Okay. But would you advise like some incoming freshmen to take AP Bio?
Oh yeah, definitely take it. I'm just stupid. I couldn't do bio, but I think it'll be fine for other people. It was just me. I could not understand anything.
It's like the first APs in high school, so it may be a little bit challenging.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's one thing you won't miss about high school?
Waking up at 7. I can't wake up.
Okay. What's one thing you will miss about high school?
One thing I will miss about high school is spending time with my friends at their clubs. Like I think almost every friend of mine has their own club, and I feel like every lunch going to a classroom and doing club activities, it was really fun.
Hmm. And what are you most excited about for college life?
I feel like I'm very excited to live in a dorm, like because I never lived in a dorm with like other people. So I
Mm,
feel like it would definitely be a unique experience.
okay. And the next question, if you could design your dream dorm, what would it have?
I will
Like
my
looking forward to your college life, living in dorms with others.
I really, really want my own bathroom, but I don't have it. So it will be for my dream dorm, like my own bathroom.
Mhm.
And like I want a wall that I can put old photos on there, like with like high school friends or ballet
Mm,
friends. Yeah, like that.
mm, okay. And we again open the floor to audience questions. Are there any more questions?
So I'm sure you guys had Julia had like a lot of like a fun time, had a lot of fun moments working at McDonald's. But what was like one moment that you will remember forever?
Like a good one or a bad one?
Both.
Um, I guess like any, I don't know,
Mm,
just one moment you would remember forever.
Mm,
Either very good or very bad.
yeah. I'll do a good one. It was I started closing after I turned 18, and it was my first time closing, and it suddenly got really, really, really busy, and um where everyone should be clocking off when their shifts end, and it was all by myself doing all the drive-through order, and so I was like stressing and panicking. I don't know what to do because no one was helping me. And then my coworker, well, she's a manager now. She stayed like a whole hour longer for me, and she clocked out, so she wasn't getting paid for that whole hour, but she was just like willing to help me with all the orders, and I thought that was really, really sweet of her because she used to close, and so she knows how hard it is to close by herself and how stressful it can be. And so I really thank her for staying longer for me.
Mm,
That's really nice of your coworker to do that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, I have a few questions. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so as a parent of a 12-year-old daughter, I'm curious to hear some thoughts about parenting from a daughter's point of view. So my first question is, as a parent, how should I be mindful of when connecting with a teenage girl? And what do you think is the most important quality in an ideal mom? And what do you most appreciate about your own mom?
Wow. Since her mom is here in our Zoom.
I feel like I think my mom gave me a lot of space and she's like supportive of what I do. Like when I decide to make the game, she's not like, oh, that's such a stupid idea or whatever. Like, that's not good at shit. She'll support me and then she'll like test out the game for me. So that was nice of her. And I feel like be supportive, but like not like try like doing stuff for us, like I guess. Like like because we know what we're doing. Like I think I know what I was doing. I know what major I wanted to do. I know what classes I wanted to do. And it's not like, oh, I just want to do this, I want to do that. I think I have a plan in my heart. So I thank my mom for not like, oh, telling me what I must do and what I must not do.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I'm a teenage boy, but I mean, for my mom, I would say like she loves me very much, and at least like yeah, she will give me space and freedom to try or like try new stuff and then maybe fail, maybe success, but like just giving the space and like only like say no to some like very like really wrong thing that like I definitely should not do, you know, things like that.
I agree.
Yeah, very good questions. Are there any others?
Asking an insider question, since you're working in McDonald's, do they change oil every day? Do they throw away the oil that making French fries by
Oh
the end
yeah,
of the they do?
yeah, we like because I close we will throw out everything. Like we wash all the frying basket. We wash all of the like the fry station. We wash that um including everything that could be moved. We wash it and we dump everything. Like nothing is gonna stay overnight. Like we dump everything.
Okay. So after working there, what do you say to the boys, girls here? Uh, try to not eat much fast food, or it's okay to go. Do you have
Well,
any recommendation?
I mean, fast food is definitely not good for you for a reason. And we use a ton of oil. Like everything is fried. Basically, everything's fried except for like the beef sub. But everything else is fried. The oils, sorry, no, the fries are fried. Everything's fried. And yeah, so I guess not too much fast food, but sometimes just for a treat, maybe.
Okay. Thank you.
I also have another question, but like, is McDonald's food made fresh every single day?
Say that one more time.
Is McDonald's food made fresh every single day?
Well, so everything is like in the freezer. So like the meat, the fries, they're all pre-freeze over frozen already. And basically what we do is like let's say we're doing fries, you just take it out of the freezer and then you put it in the fryer and you just like fry it. Uh Same as with the other meat, you either cook it when you need or else it's just in the freezer.
Wait, so is it fresh or is it not? Like, I'm sorry, I can't really tell the difference. Like, was like the made was like the beef like pre-made and then you put it in the freezer and then you cook it, or like was
Yeah,
it
I
just
guess Yeah, I guess it's pre-made. When you like, let's say someone orders a quarter pounder, then they'll take the meat out of the fridge and they'll like start like grilling it.
oh, thanks.
it seems like many people are curious about like part-time jobs or like behind the scenes things in like fast food restaurants. I guess you guys can like give a try, maybe part-time work there, and you can explore more stuff. And Julia, do you think like since UC Berkeley is like in San Francisco and like the North Cal is a little bit different from South Cal, do you think you will like get used to the lives there, or it's pretty sunny here, but it may be cloudy up there? I don't know. Like, what do you
Yeah, I
expect
feel like
for to live in San Francisco?
I feel like I like the weather there. Like I don't like super hot weathers. I like ones
Mm,
like more chilly and more cold. Like I rather have winter other than summer. So I feel
mm,
like I like there. And I heard there's a lot of good Chinese food there. So I'm definitely looking forward to explore.
mm. Any
Why
other
did
questions?
yeah. Why did you choose McDonald's over every other fast food restaurant?
Um, I actually really wanted to be a barista first. So I applied to Starbucks and another boba place, Wuxilan. And I got into Wuxilan, but Starbucks never responded to me. But Wuxilan, when I was talking to them, I found they have like a really set schedule. So but after summer, I couldn't do like a set schedule. Like my schedule is pretty messy, so I can't be doing like the same thing every day or every week or and so but McDonald's they're like really flexible with your shift. So like maybe Monday I'm only free from 5 to 9 and Tuesday I'm not free at all. And I can put that down and then so they have like I want to say 3 hours shift to 8 hour shifts, like depending on you. So like maybe this week.
Oh, I see. I see. Thanks for answering my question.
Thank you, RJ, for all the good questions. Julia, what do you think you have changed since freshman year entering high school? Like throughout all 4 years, what have changed you?
Um, I definitely got more confident. Like, after freshman year, I was at a really, really low point because, I basically failed AP Bio
Mm,
and I bombed my math final the second semester, which dropped me to a B. So I was definitely really, really, really self-conscious and really low that time. And then I guess thanks to my friends, they like encouraged me to keep on taking AP classes. And then yeah, and I like starting from small sophomore year, I felt like chemistry and world history definitely give me a lot more confidence about myself because I realized, oh, it was just like, it was just freshman year me. I just maybe I didn't put in work enough or I was not used to the teaching system, but now I can handle it pretty well. So and then I feel like starting my own club also helped me a lot because when I entered the school, there wasn't a lot of Chinese people,
mm,
and I felt really lonely with my culture and stuff. And so starting the club definitely helped me gain more confidence and gathering more Chinese people, and then that made me feel happy.
mm. Yeah. I think I can stop screen sharing. And yeah. Are there any other questions?
Julia, I remember you came here as an international student, right? So
Uh,
what's the
I
most challenge part you faced? How did you overcome?
um I I wasn't an international student. I think that was
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah. Sophia Rin. I think that was her. But I say it's about the same for me. Like I I left the US when I was 4 years old, and then I came back when I was in sixth grade, and I was very struggling with English. I don't remember anything. And then like the slang language, I also don't get it. I don't know how people text here. I don't know how the vibe is. So it definitely took me a while, especially when COVID hit, because then I was like cut off with everyone. And so like basically took me a year in high school to regain friends and like get to know this place really well. And yeah.
Mm. Now, how did you overcome like the culture difference, like stuff like that?
Well, I think I just learned to not be afraid to ask. Like, if you
Mm.
have any questions, just ask. Like my friends, they don't know me. They know my English is not super well. They don't know that I'm like different from like people here. So they will be glad to like answer my questions and tell me what to do, what not to do, maybe. Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
This is kind of a random question, but what middle school did you go to?
I went to Rancho Pico.
Thanks for answering my question.
And are there any other questions? If there's not, I think we can just end our meeting today.
Julia, do you have anything to tell the students here that are younger than you, what they can do to can be better successful in their high school?
So I feel like definitely don't put too much pressure on academic wise. I know like you guys are smart, you probably know what to do. But because the reason like it's different from China here is like they have like an entrance exam. They depend on their score, but in the US it's different. You have all these extracurricular you can show off. And so even if you're not super good at studying, you can also find ways to like more work more on your extracurricular. Or if you're really good at writing, your essay may make you stand out. And I know because yeah, like I said in freshman year, I got a C and a B, and I thought my life ended. I thought this was it for me. I'm not gonna get into a good college. But hey, 4 years later, I'm going to Berkeley. And I think, yeah, just don't give up on yourself. Don't be too stressed. You're gonna do well. You're gonna do amazing.
Okay, thank you. Wish you the best in your college life.
Thank you.
Yeah, Julia, it's like very amazing to hear that you were like not that good. I mean, you struggled in your freshman year, but you overcome it and you has grown a lot. And finally, yeah, congratulations. You are going to a very good college, and yeah, you are going to your next stage of life, and hope you will be success.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. So I think that's it. We can end our meeting. Thank you everyone for attending today's meeting, today's interview, and yeah, thank you everyone, and wish you all the best.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you,
Thank
RJ.
you.
Thank you.